Hey guys, happy Saturday. I hope you're ready for today's cleaning motivation. I have a brand new video for you today. I did cleaning over 3 days, so there should be a lot of motivation in here for you to stock your house up and get ready for the 4th of July weekend. I am going to be stocking a few products. I did do a haul later in the middle of the video. The girls had a sleepover and we were back and forth at camps. We went to local beaches and was running around. We were basically in and out of the house for like 3 days. So a lot of this stuff was just come in, drop some stuff down and go again and just had some fun together. James took some time off work and we went ahead and hung out. So this will be my last time ever apologizing for the mess in my house. I want to thank all of you in the comments and my friends that have been here for so long that, you know, stick up for me and realize that this is a cleaning channel and I share my real life and I don't, you know, make messes. I don't purposely, you know, just leave things laying around for days at a time. I just show you what it is as I go. And I know many of us are juggling wearing many hats, and you know, as we go into new seasons of our life, we have to constantly readjust and rework our routines to fit into, you know, all the new things we have to do or the new schedules that we have, and we're just doing our best to make it work. I'm also just really grateful that you're here and if you've stuck around here. So yeah, to those who judge us and who judge people like me, I'm sorry, but I'm really not sorry, and I'm not going to apologize for it any longer. And if you wonder where this mess comes from, it just comes from life, and I'm just proud to be here. I'm happy to be here, and we're just making it do what it do, baby. So if you haven't noticed by now, in all the new videos I've been trying to share with you guys my laundry situation. I always have so much laundry, and at the very end, start of the week, usually on Saturday, Sunday, or Monday is when I try to get all of James's work clothes washed and ready for the week. He has a lot of them, so you know, sometimes I don't always have to do it on the same day, but I always try to get it done at that start of the week, and then I don't have to worry about washing any of that through the week. Trying to keep up with laundry is so crazy. Like, we just have so much laundry. Like, I have 1 to 2 loads of towel that I need to do a week. I have 1 to 2 loads of his work clothes, and then if you just consider 1 load of laundry for me and all the kids, that's another 3. So I'm already up to like 7. And then if I want to wash the sheets that week, or the bedding, like the pillowcases and stuff, and then like if there's a blanket that needs washed, you know, it's just a whole mess. Like, the washer could stay running like 24/7, and that would be like the only way after like 5 days that all my laundry could get done, and then I could have a break. But it just really don't work like that. So I've been trying to stay up on it. I couldn't tell you exactly my routine is right now, but I try to go ahead and get something washed and fold it every day, and if I don't, I at least try to wash it. And then once I have like 1 to 2 loads sitting there, I'm like, okay, I can't wash anymore now, let me go ahead and fold this laundry. So I've been turning on an audio book, or I'll call a friend, or I've turned on a show while I'm doing my laundry, and that's helped a lot. Nothing too like distracting. I have to really like it, you know what I'm saying, like really be into it so it's a real distraction. Music sometimes is good too. I like that. Recently I've been listening to an audiobook, so I'm almost done with that now. So I'm like, dang, I gotta find a new audiobook to listen to. And since I've been like actually sticking to staying up on my laundry, even though it's never all done, there's always still laundry on my floor in the laundry room area, but I'm doing so much better. Over like the last month, I've been doing really good. But I have been getting inspired to kind of do like a little refresh in my closet here behind me. I definitely need to still get the little containers to put our shoes in, and I'm kind of like reimagining like the 3 little shelves under like where my cubes are. I don't know if you can see them back there. I have some cubes with clothes, and the shelves under there is what I'm kind of like rethinking. And then there's space in the closet like above where the clothes hang that kind of needs like help too. So That in the laundry room and revamping the sunroom are the 3 projects that I have on my list to get done before school starts. Now they won't be complete renovations, but they're definitely going to be refreshes. I'm going to put new floor in the laundry room, and I need to find some situation to clean up the sunroom because it's just a mess in there. We can never even go in there, honestly, because it's so hot, because there's so much crap on the floor everywhere in there. It just needs to be cleaned up. But hopefully soon we will, so we can enjoy some nice nights out there before summer's end, the cool summer nights, you know what I mean? Okay, so now that I got all that out the way, I have got some things to tell you. Like, okay, this is a really funny story. I can't even believe this happened to me. I felt so stupid after though, but so okay, we booked this like spontaneous camping trip, right? And James, he just called off work and he's like, I have to take some time off work. And we took off for a couple days. Well, the first day we tried to go to this campsite and it was kind of like a ways away from us. Like we had to drive a few hours. And then we get there. And first of all, okay, let me back up. We took the dogs. Okay. I don't know. This is our first time. I don't know what we were thinking. Okay, I feel so jangled because there's so many things to tell you and know like what the heck's going on. So okay, James built like a little camper type of section thing in the back of the minivan that we have. So there's like a little bed back there, and he recently just put like little curtains back there, and there's like other little gadgets and things in there for like taking the van on like a little van camping trips. Well, we wanted to try that out because we were going to take it somewhere, but I was like, let's go somewhere kind of close first before we go too far with it. And then he was like, let's take the dogs. And I'm like, oh, okay, let's try that out, you know? So we did. And we also took my car, which is SUV, and we packed everything in my car and then had like other things in the dogs in his, and like I drove the kids. So we get there, right? It's so hot out. It was like in the 90s this week too, that way. And we finally get there. We don't camp often. We've camped like a handful of times. So I'm not the best at camping, but like I'm also the person that like, hey, we need to bring all these things too. So we pack everything up. I got like one medium cooler and like the ice is melting. I'm just like, man, this ain't gonna work. Everyone's hungry. We didn't even eat before we went on our way there. I was like, we'll cook when we get there. So now that all that's out of the way, we finally get there and there's no grill. And I'm like, what? You're kidding. So there's no fire pit and there's no grill. Well, luckily we did bring the grill. So we were going to like figure that situation out. But by then, like the kids are just so irritated by this time. And we learned that the dogs can't go on the beach. So one of us ended up having to stay behind and another had to take the kids swimming. So I volunteered as tribute to go first because I was just done with the situation at this point. And so me and Jordan went to the beach. I get there. Hold on. Here's the stain real quick that this happened from the dogs. One of them threw up. I don't know which one, but I just used this really cool stain and odor eliminator spray. And I just used my Bissell little green suction machine, my extractor, and it got it out. I think if anything, this might have helped a little bit with the smell, but I think the little green machine did the most of the work, if I'm being honest, for this particular thing. But it came up beautifully. So back to the story, right? So we go to the beach and it's me and Jordan. And we're there for like maybe 10-15 minutes. There's another couple there with a couple of small kids and they're swimming. Like the 10-15 minutes goes by, they take off and go. They'd been there for a while. I heard them talking. And this girl comes over to me and she's like, Miss, we're going to have to ask you to like exit the beach. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? You know, like, what do you mean? So apparently at this beach, you can't wear 2-piece bathing suits. And I did not know that. So I was like, are you kidding me? What do you mean? And I was like super offended at this point because at this point we were the only people left on the beach. So, and there was like nobody else around, nobody coming. Like it was a small campground. I'm just like, what's going on? So, and then she's like, well, what it is you can't have your midsection showing. So I'm like, oh, so like my lady bits and parts aren't bothering you. It's my stomach, right? So I felt super offended, right? Because like I'm a mom, you know, I have some rolls, I have stretch marks, and like, you know, I just bought this new bathing suit, right? this was like the so disheartening part why I got my panties in a bunch, because I just bought it and I was like, you know what, I didn't lose all the weight I wanted to lose by summer, but like I'm feeling good. I'm out here with my kids. We're taking a short trip. We're all here. Let's have some fun, right? No big deal. I just was feeling great. We were having a good time. And then this girl just comes over and she's like, you have to exit the beach or you have to put a t-shirt on. And I'm just like, what? And then, oh my God, listen, there was a younger dude, right? And he's standing up by the little thing and he has no shirt on with his swim trunks. And I'm like, so, I mean, look, in my defense, I was kind of condescending because I was like, so it's okay for the guys to just not have a shirt on? Because I'm thinking, oh, here they are. There's so much story in this video. Okay, so I'm sitting there thinking like, okay, well, first of all, James can bring them because the other shirt that I had, I didn't want to take it in the lake, honestly. I didn't bring clothes to go swimming in a lake. That's why I brought my bathing suit, you know? So I was like, okay, we swam for a minute. James can come take her and he'll go. But at the same time, I was kind of being condescending because I'm just like, why is it that the guys can have their stomachs out, their 8-packs out, or their big old fat bellies out, and me as a mom, I can't have, you know, my 8-pack or my jelly and stretch mark belly out. So at this point, I was super mad. And then Jordan just didn't understand what the heck was happening. She's only 9. She's like, why do we have to leave? Because I was like, okay, well, hey, I'll just put my towel on and you can swim for a few more minutes. Go ahead. And she's like, no, I don't want to swim by myself. And I'm like, you know what, you're right, let's get the heck out of here. So we went back to the camp and I was just so flabbergasted because this has never happened before. And look, there was a paper when we walked in and it said no 2 pieces, no alcohol, no excessively loud music, and there's a curfew. And if you've ever been camping before, specifically like in states where there's many state parks, you kind of just know that like if you clean up after yourself and you follow like the rules, like you just go and you camp. You're a paying customer, you do what you want. So I was like, what the heck is going on right now? I was like about to call the desk. I was about to go live, all this stuff, because I'm like, where was it that James overlooked the fact that you can't wear 2 pieces on this beach? Well, you had to click a few buttons to finally get to where it said this, but I was just so taken back in the moment because I just felt embarrassed. And then I was just also mad at the same time because I was like, wow, embarrassed because I have to cover up, but then mad because why doesn't the guy have to cover up? Well, we come home and a few days later, after looking into it, I realized it was a church camp as to what had happened, and we didn't know that. So it was like this big thing, and I'm just like, how in the heck did this even happen, man? So look, it started about to pour when he had got back to the camp with the kids for his turn swimming with them, and we were like, let's just go home. Like, we paid for 2 nights and we're like, let's just go home. We can't take the dogs to the water. I can't even swim on the dang beach. Let's get out of here and go somewhere that's like, you know, more suitable for us. So we ended up leaving, luckily, coming back home, and we went to like just another beach for the day in the area. But it's definitely a story I will never forget. Like, how does that even happen? Like, I was so frustrated.
I was looking like a fool when I met ya, all covered up in the dirt from my past. So insecure by myself when I met ya. Won't you give me any warning? I've been thinking about you day and night and day and night. To be honest, I just don't know what to do next. Cause I'm the one with a broken heart, waiting for you to come out and save me. I'm a mess, need to untangle, and I'm a fool for you, baby. Fool for you, baby. Waiting for you to come out and save me. Fool for you. You were making me so sure in a heartbeat. All of my doubts disappearing at last. to untangle. And I'm a fool for you, baby, fool for you, baby. Waiting for you to come and save me.
So at this point, I'm coming up to the end of my first day with all my cleaning tasks. During this week, the air conditioner broke and we blew a fuse. We ended up, I'll show you a clip of it in the next video, but we ended up having to replace our breaker box. But that's why I was just so hot and I couldn't even do like too much extra on this day because it was just hot. And on the next day as well, it was just so hot. We ended up just getting a few things done and leaving for the whole day. But to finish off this night, what I ended up doing is just folding these last few loads of clothes while I watched some Bridgerton. And then I actually finished Bridgerton now. I'm done with seasons 1, 2, and 3, so I'm all caught up and done with that. It was a really good show. I can't wait for the next one to come out. I need something new to watch now though. I don't know, I'm considering that Queen Charlotte. Some people said that was really good. I'm just not really sure what else to watch, but some kind of series maybe that I can pop on while I do laundry. I did include the haul, which is coming up here in a minute. I was asked to do a haul. I just did the household product haul, but I'll try to include future like grocery hauls in future videos. Let me know what you guys have been thinking of the cleaning motivation over the 3-day span. Instead of me trying to do like a whole cleaning video in a day, I've been trying to work in what I'm doing throughout the week and then combining it for you guys. And I feel like in a way here, this house is bigger, so it's kind of more realistic, and I can get more things jammed into the video. So let me know how you're liking that in general. Now the next video will be really fun. I'm going to show you just like kind of like a Thrive vlog basically. Like we're not going to be working over 3 hours like the 3-hour Thrive I did before, but we're going to be doing a Thrive video. Just I'm going to show you a bunch of clips of things that we've just kind of been doing around the house and include a few other clips as a way to just kind of show you kind of more what's going on around here without having to do like a full day's vlog. I think that's kind of cool, especially in moments where there's not really much to update on, but it's like a quick little clip. This way I can like share all that with you. I think I'm gonna do a hygiene video as well coming up for July, which I already filmed that, so I'm just trying to decide if I want to put that in with my hair video, but we'll see what happens. But for now, let's move on to the dining room for day 2. Because the air is on behind me. This air wall unit is like really loud, but it's the only one going right now in the house. I posted over on Facebook and in my story on Instagram and said that one of our portable air conditioners went out here in the house, so it makes it really hot. So I did stop and buy a fuse, but I just want to handle all this just in case something happens, because you never know with luck. Before I plugged it in, I just wanted to make sure I got most of the filming out of the way. That way if a light goes out or something, at least the video is done. So I'm just gonna film if you can hear me, I hope. So I went and I did, I got quite a few household supplies that we need. So the way that I like to go about buying the household supplies, I tried to reel it back in a little bit this week because we had a lot of other financial obligations, so I didn't get as bulk as I like usually do. But I've actually bought this stuff over the last like 2 weeks, but I just got the bulk of it today. I got like the tissue and some of the paper products last week, and I got the others today. So real quick, I just went ahead and got some paper plates. We always need these in the summer if we have visitors and the kids have friends over. I got some Kleenex. I usually buy all my Kleenex and paper plates from Aldi. I just like the deal that they have there. I feel like they're pretty affordable and I like the quality of them. So I always get these there. I can't remember how much these are. They're like, oh, I can't remember, but they're cheaper than everywhere else. I know that. So I always get them there. I got tissue, and then at Meijer I got some flushable wipes. Now I know with the pipings, nobody ever recommends to actually use flushable wipes, which I don't. I just keep them in the bathroom as throwaways, especially like if anybody's ever sick or needs to freshen up. I just always try to keep flushable wipes, just a pack in each bathroom. I also got, I tried to get the 30 pack of toilet paper, but they had a deal running this week at Meijer. If you bought this one, I think you saved like $1 or $2 off of each pack or something. So I just went ahead and got this one. They didn't even have the other anyways. All they had was like the soft one, and we just used the regular Scott. So I got a 12 pack of that. I just keep half in the upstairs bathroom and half down here. I usually tend to buy my paper towel at Aldi. I also find that that's the best deal. Oh, if you do buy a paper towel at Aldi's though, I just recommend you getting the Boulder Ultra brand of it at Aldi. The other ones are very, very cheap and they're not really worth the money, but the Boulder Ultra, those ones hold up very good for a paper towel. Now, if you're gonna clean with them and you're gonna scrub with them, then probably recommend getting like a more quality name brand. But if you're just using them to like dry your hands, wipe up quick spills, clean up a quick spill or something, this is a really good brand from Aldi. What you want, Connor? What you want, Stinky? Go away. Go away, Connor. Okay, another staple that I needed to replace is the toilet bowl cleaner. I decided to try the Aldi one. I figure, you know, it has bleach, it cleans and deodorizes. My favorite one is the Lysol, but I was there getting my paper products and it was more cost efficient anyway, so I grabbed one of each of these from Aldi, disinfectant wipes and toilet bowl cleaner. I just like to give these to the kids. Mostly Jordan uses these because she makes like a lot of arts and crafts mess at her desk, so I got her those. Also replacing my Cascade Platinum dishwashing tabs. Typically I try to get anywhere from like the 30 I think to 60 pack of these or whatever, because I just hate running out. Just so I always have like a bulk box of them on hand. I don't like to buy them by the small pack because typically it's like just a little bit more money, like $1 or $2 more to do it like that by the time I need to go back and get more. So I like that one. I really like how the Platinum cleans. Like I usually don't have any issues with that at all, so that's why I opt for paying the price for those. Aldi also started carrying Old Spice, so I got some of these Old Spice body washes for Savannah and James. She likes this one, so I just grabbed a couple of these to keep on hand. They are still expensive. It was $6 something per bottle for this, but you know, I don't know. To appease the teen, I just went ahead and got some of that. Okay. Now, these items, well, not technically. Hair care, you know, with Savannah being older now, we need a lot more hair care that the girls want to style their hair. Mostly Savannah though, so I got us each a bottle of mousse. This mousse right here just works the best for our hair. Both like the hold, and then it's not crunchy and it holds up, and it doesn't also lead to like a lot of breakouts and stuff on the scalp or anything for us. So I really love the TRESemmé mousse. I also, Meijer had a sale on the Shea Moisture products, so I went ahead and I got a bunch of that. Anytime that I'm buying a shampoo and conditioner, basically because we go to the salon as little as we possibly can, honestly, just because I just feel like the price is just outrageous to go to the salon all the time. And with us three girls, if we were constantly in the salon, it just wouldn't happen. We don't do too much. We just pretty much care for our natural hair, and then obviously we have haircuts like a couple times a year, really. But the one thing is that I always do is I get some good shampoo and conditioner every month. I try not to use the cheap stuff because it makes the hair care process even more demanding by using a less quality product, and it just damages the health of our hair in general. So I always opt for a shampoo and conditioner somewhere around the $10 mark per bottle. These ones I think were like 11 or 12 or something, but there was a sale at Meijer this week and it was buy one get one 40% off. So that was really good. So I got this one to try. I'm excited about this one. It's shea butter, peppermint, and apple cider vinegar. So this is great for, and castor oil. So hopefully if there's no reaction to the castor oil, which I believe there won't be, hopefully, this will help with both hair growth, and then the peppermint and the apple cider vinegar is really good for the scalp, and the shea butter will really help with our moisturizing, because we also tend to try to stay away from coconut oil as much as we can. Sometimes it slips in a product or two, but for the most part I try to stick to shea, just because coconut oil seems to just bother our hair. Once every couple weeks I'll use this deep conditioning treatment. It helps a lot with my hair specifically, especially when I'm wearing it curly a lot. I also really love the fragrance that this leaves in your hair, even if you're doing a straight style and you're rinsing it out very well. I still really love the fragrance that this leaves in my hair. Very buttery soft. I think it creates a lot of shine. This is the other thing that I'm trying out for the first time, but this is the Strengthen and Restore Treatment Mask for the matching shampoo and conditioner that I just bought. So hopefully this works out well. I think this is more like leaning towards like maybe strength, so I'm thinking protein treatment maybe, I'm hoping. But anyways, this is the one that I got at 40% off, so I figured we would try it, and it will match the smell of this. I actually didn't even open this yet to smell it because it's sealed, so I'm gonna smell it right now. I really love peppermint, and I love shea. Oh, it smells good. It smells really good. Yeah. It's faint, but it just smells like, smooth. You know, it smells like smooth, I guess. Wait, shea butter is what it smells like, really. So that was what I got, and this is something I recuperate every year. Typically I only have to buy this once a year. You would think with us this size it doesn't seem like it will last a long time, but I only wash my hair probably probably like every other day, once every 2-3 days typically, and if I have to get it wet maybe to like restyle it, I'll use a little bit of extra product, but typically not. And we haven't even been using this because the girl's been trying like all different kind of other stuff and sulfate free leave-in conditioning creams for the curls. Jordan's been doing what's it called? Oh, I can't think of what it is, but it's the detangling spray in the purple bottle, you know. She's been using that to brush her hair. Her hair is not as curly as me and Savannah's hair. Savannah's hair is more wavy. While it's short, we can make it really curly with scrunching, but Jordan's hair typically doesn't get curly unless it's getting longer. So she has a lot of S-shaped curls, so the longer her hair is, the more her hair curls up. So she's been sticking to a shortcut, so it's barely had any curls at all. So just sticking to the drying process for her and keeping it fresh, and lightweight products does wonder, especially for her to care for her own hair. But the Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Serum, this is really great. It helps too, like if you're straightening your hair, if you need a little bit of extra smooth down before straightening, I'll put a little bit of this in before I straighten, like on the ends. And these two together are just really good as like a wash and go if you don't like a lot of hold and a lot of gel and a lot of expensive products. These two will at least keep your hair on the healthier side. So I got those. And then I haven't been going to the nail salon since the whole nail occurrence happened a few weeks back. So I just been, you know, no nails, and then I started playing guitar, so I couldn't even like grow my nails out. And now I'm just kind of like everywhere, it's just like whatever, you know. But it's summer, so I want to be pretty. So I got some nail polish. This was like $10, but it's so cute, and I just justified it because, you know, I didn't spend my normal salon money. So I just got some pink and some sparkles. I think these are really cute. I just got pink and sparkles to put on my nails once I do my my spa day at home. I have like a foot bath, so I'm gonna do like a mani-pedi, hair, eyebrows. I need a face treatment. I'm breaking out like crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna save all this and do like a video on that as well. But the last thing is just some nail polish remover here. We were completely out of this. And that's all I got for the household products so far right now. So moving right along, gotten so much done just so far. I wanted to just hop in and say I hope your guys' summer is going well. I feel like ours is going really good. I've been hanging out with the kids a lot. I've been trying to do like a lot of things. I don't mind making messes here at the house to have fun. So we've been painting. They've been doing beads. Jordan's been making all kind of stuff from like scraps and little ribbons and cardboard and stuff. So like they've been having a blast so far. Been trying to also make sure they're learning and practicing like instruments. I started to crochet, so like this is my year for sure for crochet. I've made a few things already and it's going well. Something just clicked this year for me and I've really been enjoying it, so that's been eating up a lot of my free time as well. I was doing guitar, but I just kind of set that aside for now. I just been kind of crocheting, and yeah, it's just going really good. It's like it's so stressful during the school year, and so having them home in the daytime while I'm here, like it's such like it's really nice change. I really miss them and I really love those mother scratchers, It's just super crazy because like they're so annoying and like everything's so stressful, but like I've said it in the past too, sometimes when you're just overwhelmed by the house or motherhood and stuff, sometimes the best way to just get back reconnected and take a chill pill is just like actually do more household and mothering things, and without like the stress of it, like just do the things, just sit down and do nothing and watch the movie or do the craft or have a talk or just something, or do something to like make their life easier around the house. I don't know, like we can't always hop in and do those things, but sometimes if you're struggling, sometimes it's nice to just get back to be able to be in that groove, reconnect. When we first moved into the house, I was on the dishes in the kitchen like clockwork. It was so nice and clean in here. But as I started to work the kids back into the chore routine here in this house, sometimes like there's a lot of dishes in the sink. But when I'm looking at this in video and I'm like, oh man, I know people are about to judge the heck out of me and stuff, but like a lot of kitchens get like this, and honestly I don't always jump to doing the dishes after we eat. A lot of times we don't always eat together at the table in general, but like since it's been summer, we've been having more breakfasts and lunch together, so like I've been really enjoying that. I rather sit down and eat with my kids or eat with my husband or just sit at the table and eat my hot meal in general versus like getting right to the dishes. That was stuck on sugar in my measuring cup. We made tanghulu and I burnt my finger, and I'm just like I'm all over this month with burning myself, but yeah, we made the tanghulu and the sugar has just been stuck in there. So I put some dish soap with hot water and I just let it sit overnight, and it ended up coming out, so that's good because I thought that dish was ruined. But yeah, so I just been looking at having these dishes as, hey, we have funds and money to eat, we're making multiple meals, like I'm actually cooking, I'm actually able to cook. So I'm not going to be mad about my dishes because like I'd much rather be able to cook something than always have to run out. It's better for our health and it saves money too. I mean, sometimes we don't always love the things I make, but I have been trying new things, which has been going well. And I have been actually enjoying it. So anytime my dishes are in there, I'm just like, you know what, it's fine because at least I cooked something. So on one end I can be mad at myself, or on the other end, I can see the positive and think, well, hey, not only did we have food, but we also cooked food. So don't beat yourself up too much over dishes. I really want to thank you for holding me accountable today to the chores and keeping me company, and hopefully you're motivated. Hopefully you get something done today or this weekend if you have free time. But if nothing else, please have a safe and amazing and bonding weekend with your family and friends. And I'll definitely be seeing you soon next week with another video. If you missed the last video, I'll link it for you right here so you can get caught up. And as well, there will be a playlist of all the new videos from this year in the description box. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye.